Hi, it's Jessica. I am going to do a hair tutorial today. I've been asked to do a tutorial on the curl down and also on how to put in the hair extension, the clip-in hair extensions that I use. So I'm going to do a combo one. I'm going to put in my extensions and then I'm going to do the curl down and hopefully you guys learn something. Okay, so here are my hair extensions, and I got them at Sally's Beauty Supply, and for the life of me I can't remember the brand name of them, but Lindsay over at Sweet Simplicity, I'll post her a link at the bottom of this post. She we just went and got her some too, and she might still have the box, might remember what the name of the brand is. Anyway, they're really great. They're real hair, real human hair. So you can curl them, wash them, dye them, straighten them, do whatever. Anything that you could do to your normal hair, you can do to these. And you want to get the ones that have the little clips on them because they're really easy to work with. And this makes them like not permanent, so you can wear them when you want and take them out when you don't want them. The first time you wear them, you'll notice they're really heavy and you might get a little bit of a headache. Just take a couple Advil and that takes care of it. And then eventually you get used to them, but the first time you wear them, you're going to be like, so heavy. Okay, so to get started, what you're going to do is you want to get all of your pieces pulled together. And I have quite a few of the pieces. And I think I'm going to put in 3 or 4 of the pieces today. It's pretty quick. You want to make sure you get them all brushed out. So that they're not tangled. When you're picking out your extensions, the ladies at Sally's, well, at least at my Sally's, are not very helpful. So maybe take a friend with you. And we want to pick out a color that's going to be a little, what you think is slightly darker than your hair color, because it's actually going to be probably just about perfect. Now, this obviously is blonde, and my hair now is red. However, I do have the ombre hair, so when I put it on underneath, it actually like blends really well. But you want it to be just slightly darker than your natural hair color, not your, or whatever hair color you have. It doesn't have to be your natural one. Because it's going to go underneath and your hair is always a little bit darker under your top layers. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to start by sectioning off your hair. Can you see the little, just a little bit in the back. And then just clip up. This is weird. I'm used to doing it in the mirror and this is like funny. Okay, so I just have a little bit left down. Okay, and you want to take your narrowest section of hair. They come in like different widths. On this bottom one, you want to take your narrowest section of hair, unclip it, and then this is going to be hard. Okay, so I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. You're going to just slide it in to right where the part is that you made when you sectioned off the hair. You want to slip it in and just kind of work it until it's nice and tight and then clip it. You want to start with the one in the middle and then move to the ones on the side. And you might need to kind of re-clip them as you go because you want them to be really tight. You want them to be like almost too tight feeling because they will loosen up as you wear them. So you don't want to make them loose to begin with because then they'll fall out. You don't want your hair falling out. That would be awful. And super embarrassing. Let's see. Okay, so you get your first layer in As you can see, it's quite a bit longer than my real hair, but it's gonna blend, especially when you do the curl down. You can't even tell. So it's really nice. Okay, so this is gonna be really long. I might have to edit this down fast, do a little fast forward action or something. Okay, so then you get another section of hair, and you don't want a lot of hair in between because you don't want your extensions coming all the way up to here. You want them to end about mid-hair, so you have a lot of hair to cover over them so you don't see the tracks. And the track, when I say track, that means like the part of the extension where the hair is sewn in at the top. That right there, that's the track. You don't want to be able to see, you don't want to see that, so you want a lot of hair on top of it. Okay, so then you take your next section. You want to get the next widest or narrowest, however you want to say it, section, and clip it in. You kind of want to get wider as you go, just the way, that's how your natural hair goes too. So just the way your scalp is, you're going to kind of get wider. Your head circumference gets wider as you go up. So you want to get the next longest strip and clip it in. And you kind of have to work on getting them really tight. Like I said, start with the one in the middle and then pull the two out to the side as tight as you can get them and clip them in. And you just want to make sure they're nice and tight. And it might take you a few tries at first to kind of get it like where they're really secure in your head. But then once you kind of get it down, it's really easy. There's like Armageddon going on in the background. Sorry about that. Okay, and then you get another piece. Okay. Clip it in. All right, and so that's 3 tracks, and I think that's probably all I'm gonna do for today. Let's see if I can angle this a little bit better so you can see that they're nice and long, and they make your natural hair look a lot fuller. You can't see the tracks because the top layer of hair covers over them. They're really pretty. The lighting in here isn't very good. I'm going to try turning on the other light, see if you can see the color better, but it might be too bright. Okay, so you can kind of see the color a little bit better, and it's pretty, fades really nicely.